Hello and welcome to the Kubifaktorium progress report for February 2019. As usual, I'm going to give you a short overview over what I've been working on and what I've added to the game. So let's get right in. So to begin, I have improved the production tree, which you can get by going to the menu, production tree, or by clicking on the description of any object. So the tree is now differentiated by the different tiers of the game, and it's also a bit more readable, a bit smaller, and you can also hover over an object to see the detailed item description. So it's meant to give you a very brief overview over what you can do with a certain good and how it connects to all the other parts of the game. The second help system I've added, especially to help newer players get into the game, is the recommendation system, which you can see in the top left. So in order to access it, you can turn it on here by clicking on the light bulb, and once it is turned on, you will get different recommendations based on the current situation of your colony. So, as you can see here, we are right at the beginning of building this colony. We actually turned it in today. And it is recommending to build a farm, it is recommending to mine and harvest some trees, and it is recommending to unload things from our ship. So, you can actually just click it to get something done. So, for example, if you want to unload everything, you can click here. Will focus on our ship, and it will also issue the unload everything order. So people will begin unloading the goods from our ship. On the same mark, if we want to mine these trees, we can just click here. It will move to a tree which is in range, which we can harvest, and we can immediately mark them to be mined using the mining tool, which is activated. So now it is suggesting to mine some rocks and to build a farm and so on. So yeah, you can basically see how it works, and once our colonists are unloading more goods, the recommendations we get will change based on the situation of the game. I think it's quite a useful system, even for more experienced players, because it makes it very fast. So for example, now that we have these wooden logs unloaded and some rocks, we can build bonfires and so on. And instead of going to the menu, clicking it, we can just go here, click bonfire, bam, done. Build a well, bam, done. So the way these recommendations are made is pretty basic and is subject to change. So don't expect it to be like 200 IQ suggestions. It is basically just looking at what can you do and what have you not done already. If you have tried to build tracks using the last versions, you will really appreciate the track construction tool. For example, if you want to build a track going from this station to this station all around this mountain, it is now much easier. So basically we can just select the tool, select where we want it to start, have it go around here, for example, like this, on. As you can see, there's still a bit of clipping going on with the swamp area, but we can pretty much just find our way where we want to go. I've also added different elevations. So as you can see here, we can make the track become a bridge, where it goes one level up, and make it go back down again using the middle mouse button. So yeah, you can have two different levels, so we can do something like this, and it will work just fine. Let's see if the track, if our train finds a way, like this maybe. Let's create a train, make it go to here and to here. So you can see also there are now arrows which indicate where the train is headed to go. And let's speed it up a bit. And as we can see, our train is happily moving along. You can also see it's a bit laggy at the moment, but I'm working on that. I've also added several new elements to the conveyor belt system. So first of all, this is pretty much a standard setup which you could do previously. But a new feature here is now that the items on the belt will be rotated when the items go around the belts. Next up, as you can see here, I have added this conveyor distributor part. And what the distributor does is that it will evenly split up incoming goods into the outgoing directions. So in this case, we have 3 outgoing belts and 1 incoming belt, and the goods will be evenly split across. So as you can see here, all of these stone blocks will be split and will be loaded onto these 3 different depots. And finally, we now have a second level of conveyor belts. So as with the railroad tracks, you can now have basically crossings of conveyor belts, and you have the possibility, to have different streams of goods across each other. And as you can see, also the logs or the items on the belt are animated when they go across, which I think looks quite nice. Which brings me to the final 2 features I want to show you in this progress report. First of all, there is now an undo function. So let's say you build like a track and for some reason it is not quite what you wanted. You can now just press undo and it's gone. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and I think really useful for many different scenarios. It works with most of the things you can do in the game. Second, I have added a watering system for farms. So now, by default, you get dry soil, and if you want something to grow, you need to water it. Watering is pretty straightforward. All you need to have water. As soon as we place some water over here, the people with the agriculture task designated will come and water the different tiles. And as soon as it's watered, they will just plant it as normal. So this pretty much wraps up what I wanted to show in this progress report. Here in the background you can see what I'm currently working on, which is the world map. So as you can see, I've already made some progress visually from the last version. So we now have this nice cloudy fog of war, and it is sort of working. So you can already sort of visit an island and harvest some resources and take them back to the world map, but that is still pretty much work in progress and subject to balancing. But slowly but surely we're getting there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the game if you're in the closed alpha. If you're not, please wishlist the game on Steam. It will be coming out in a few months. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.